Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. First up, Kingmaker from Canada. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Canada, wearing the white trunks with red trim, Kingmaker. Fighting out of the blue corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's light.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you feel...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hooks upstairs. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Good counter shot by her. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot by her. That's another scoring shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her. The bell rings, and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catches and counters. They have no respect for each other's punching power. So much firepower here. Catch and shoot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. That jab doesn't find a home. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good counter punching. That uppercut's blocked. Trying to land that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. She wasn't ready for that counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
The bell sometimes.
There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
She throws a punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And Kingmaker has been stopped. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.